am Phil Alitea, and I am administrating. Okay. All right. I got some CB, what's up? I got some bathing to do. I need to brush my teeth. I need to wash my hair. Put my pants on. Put my socks on. Put my boots on. And get the fuck out of here. Morning, Gina. How are we this morning, the two of you? Get the fuck out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Morning, Miko. Your name looks to me like MIC and then a face going and the number 3. ABC on Labor Day. Good. Morning to you as well, Rach. Yeah, monetized like a month and a half ago, ACB. Special good morning to the Shagonauts. Special shout out to the Discord. Mr. S has been telling me stories all morning of his escapades in Schedule 1. He's touching up on his skills, maybe because he's gonna take me seriously on my offer to do something, some joint venture, somewhere, whether it be Schedule 1 or somewhere else. I have no idea. I just still have no idea what I'm gonna do with 7 days. So tonight, I'm probably gonna play 7 days while we watch Monday Night Football. Since I'm on football nights, I'm highly unlikely to make Schedule 1. And then days where I'm in personal turmoil are days where it's difficult for me to feel like being funny. I don't like to pretend I'm not in my emotional state by adopting another emotional state. That's a very unhealthy and dangerous way to live if you have bipolar, because then your emotions can get confused from your environment, and then people get scared of you. I don't know what that means, Gina, and skate is not for me. I don't know what tempting means, Gina. Ugh. Follow the money, yeah, for sure. Follow the money. You're in a mood this morning, Gina. This shit's all gonna fall down, but I don't know where it would fall besides down. My shit's all gonna fall. Unnecessary, redundant addendum there. The direction. I am I am in no way tempted to grow or sell drugs illegally. I'm in no way tempted to run from the police or, frankly, talk to people in real life. I have no interest in running around uh, delivering things for people. Just have no interest, yeah. I have this short 50-year-old Brazilian woman following after me. The cops are gonna have very little trouble figuring out where I've gone. Vincent! Vincent, wait! Vincent! Don't sell drugs! The cops are following you! PepsiCo no love this. Is that what you sound like in my mind, Rach? Good morning, Cat. Yeah, I'm doing everything I can to get divorced before I'm married. Vincent, Vincent! You no have product! No productos! You leave! You forget your skateboard! Vincent! Mr. Vincent! No, no. You tell that slut Jussie I kill her. I cut her like fish. That might be the joke I'm making, Rach. You tell that puta madre I cut her like fish. Consuela? No, no. Mr. Griffin. For the record, for those of you who don't know that, for the Vincent, for those for those of you who don't know, Rach does not sound like that, and I am not racist. I deeply love Spanish-speaking culture. I speak the language. Un poquito. Estudio the language only más o menos. But I'm not being harmful. My girlfriend is laughing. I'm teasing. I'm doing a stupid joke I am allowed to do because I have worked in a lot of kitchens. I've worked adjacent to a lot of kitchens. I've worked in a lot of places that had kitchens, and those kitchens had Spanish-speaking people in them. No, Lucas didn't bother me because I put out enough food for Lucas. I put out enough food for Lucas that he didn't need to go scavenging in my belongings for second helpings. I figured out that guy wants as many trips to my snacks as I take to my snacks. I don't know why he feels entitled to as many trips to my snacks as I take to my snacks. Frankly, I don't know why he feels entitled to my snacks. But I know the popcorners, I know those are safe. He don't like that shit. And I know the barbecue chips are safe. He don't like that shit. But he likes the brush with death, which is sour cream and onion chips. For those who don't know, onions are toxic for mice and rats. They'll kill them. Please don't use that information to harm any mice or rats that you may or may not know. I don't want to get to heaven for Mouse God to be looking at me and going, hey, you told a bunch of assholes that onions were toxic to my peoples, and a bunch of my peoples died as a result. This is why we keep secrets secret, Shaggy. This is why the secrets were secret. They could not be trusted. And then I will have to explain to the Mouse God that I did know that, and that is my bad. And so, if you give a shit about my afterlife on any level, don't do that shit. Do you understand how unprepared I am to go to the Mouse God for sins that you committed? Why does the Mouse God? Did the Mouse God have a Spanish accent? You'll kill my people. Prepare to die. Prepare to suffer endless torment in the pits of hell. I became Russian there at the end. I'm not, my accents aren't fixed to one locale or even one language. My mouth does what it wants. That's what she said. And that's why she's not in my life anymore, bitch. Ugh. Fidelity ain't that fucking hard. It's like dare to say no to sucking that dude's dick. Seems pretty fucking easy to me. I don't have any trouble not putting dicks in my mouth. So I couldn't say no. He made me an offer I couldn't refuse. And what was that? To put his dick in my mouth. Are you fucking kidding me? Inigo Montoya. Yeah, Inigo Montoya. The mouse god says, my name is Mouse God Montoya. You killed my brethren, prepare to suffer. Hello, Ito. I have a sword. That's what it would sound like if I had a sword, by the way. I have a sword. This is why I'm not allowed. This is why they kicked me out of that fencing class. I just kept going, I have a sword. I have a sword. I have a sword. And they said, if you can't stop doing that, you have to leave. And I said, then I will see myself out, for I have a sword. And they said, no, you don't have a sword. And I said, you are correct. I no longer have a sword. Does the muttering work when I don't have the lavalier mic to mutter into? Does it still translate? See, this is the real reason I couldn't do stand-up, is I do too many of my punchlines are muttered. And you gotta project in a comedy club. Because you're not the only person talking. Yeah, stroke that giggle dick, slut. I really just gotta get laid. Just can't say this shit out loud. I should have put coffee drinkers beware on the front of this one, I guess. I didn't know I was gonna be goofy. I thought I was gonna get dressed and leave, and then I got goofy. I'm hungry, dudes. What should I eat today? I'm like legit hungry. But the thing is, if I go to, I don't like to cast. I don't like to stream from, I got gunk in my eye, from Pizza Cottage. Huh. You ever think about the word cottage? I just did. The word cottage has cot in it. So it's probably, a cottage is probably a place where they had cots. It's probably just a bed and a fireplace. It was like probably just rows of beds and a fireplace. If I had to guess. I don't actually know. But you ever think about it? Pizza this ass. Anyway. Why do I say the stuff I say? Like, why do I say it out loud? We're gonna blame glossolalia. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna blame that my brain says that would be funny to say out loud. We're gonna blame stimming and spending so much of our youth alone, isolated from other human beings because our parents didn't love us. How can I blame my father? Yes. Yes. Quite right, yes. Oh, good. Blame the father. Yes, for the sins of the son, yes. Quite right, good. Okay, oopsie daisy. A brilliant baby. You're doing wonderfully. Okay, into the bag we go. Into the closed bag. We have gum. And then this. And goes like this. Like this. Alright. Alright. Tonight is just alright for tonight. Alright. Today we remembered. For today is today, and today is a day like today, but unlike yesterday. For today is today. Fuck. There we go. That hurts. Real bad. Why did I go under? That's what she said. Why did I get under that? I don't know, man. The money must have been good. Hey-oh! Hey-oh! You gotta not say the things you say. Hey, so now I gotta figure out what to do with Disneyland of the Gods. For a signed Shaggy Philolite copy of Disneyland of the Gods, I'll sell this to you on my Patreon. I'll sign it and I'll draw a little picture of a dick in it. Think I'm joking. Think I'm joking. Check this out. Oh, it doesn't say that it's made for me in the back. It just says that it was made. It doesn't have my name anywhere in it. That it was printed for me. It absolutely should. It should absolutely say for whom it's printed in the back. But anyway, yeah, you can auction this. Started at $100. And I'll sign it and I'll draw a dick in it or something. I'm not joking. This has become an artifact. So is Boethius. This is an artifact. They're a part of the channel's history and lore, so they now have historical value. You can begin the bidding. I don't know where I'll do that, but we can begin the bidding at $100. And I'm not kidding. I'm actually not joking. That has historical value. Okay. I thought that was Canada Day. Ayo! I'm mean. Who you are? Canada Day, for those who don't know, is on my birthday. Neither day is observed in the Dennis household. Ugh. Neither day has ever been observed in the Dennis household. Hey, what up, Cindy? Ticket. Wham! Sound effects. I'm in a mood today. And that mood is a dumb one. Because I forgot my headphones. I've been putting all my shit in my green bag. Not carrying any of it in my pockets. And that is negatively affecting my life at this exact moment. And it's been negatively affecting my life for a week now. But in a good way. It's strange. Don't ask me. It just means that my ears, the inside of my ears are naked for the first time in a very, very long time. Yeah, I'll be here for the next 12 hours, Gina. Take care. The Bears are playing tonight, right? Oh, there are 2 games tonight. I hate these double headers. Oh, look at that. Look at that. these boots actually have heel support so that when I climb this hill, it's not threatening to tear my Achilles again. Or it's not even putting strain on my Achilles as I walk up here. That's beautiful and fantastic, and we love that, because that hurt like a motherfucker for a really long time. Actually, don't jinx it. The only pain that I actually have is in my feet and my left calf. The muscles that have been hurting like a son of a bitch for months, resultant of the sandals and the strain on my legs because of those sandals. But these support me in a way that allow me to walk on my feet properly without rolling my ankles unless I choose to. I lack pain. I lack agony. I haven't lacked agony in a very long time. So, nobody jinx it. I can't decide if that smell is me or the sweat of my backpack. Because sometimes I'm like, that smells like a sweaty man. And then I lean in and I'm like, well, it smells like a sweaty man who smells just fine. Strange. This isn't working. And yeah, huzzah for new boots. Well done, Alec. You prick. Fuck me. That hurt. It just isn't doable. Come on. Hey, it is doable if you're a man. Clasping this one-handed is like opening a Starburst with your mouth, right? Look at me. I'm so self-sufficient I can do these things in stupid, inefficient ways. And now you can tell that I grew up without parents. Hell yeah. Fantastic. I'm not joking. I'll figure out somewhere that I can put it on a store. You guys can fight over it. And then I'll figure out how I can ship it. I'm not kidding at all. I need that out of the tent. It's going to molder and it's going to fall apart before it doesn't. It has lore. It has value. I imbued it with artifice. It's now an artifact. It's now a relic. It has significance. My touching it, my reading it, my putting it on the channel, the work that I did with it has imbued it with relic status, with a particular kind of magic that we can talk about. The best experiment psychologically of this, the best demonstration of the way this worked, is actually called the Hitler's sweater experiment. Where they took a sweater that was not owned by Hitler and they had college students put it on, describe the feeling of wearing it, and then they told them that it was owned by Hitler and that Hitler used to wear it while he gave his speeches and administrated his government and just about everybody. just about everybody instantly yanked it off because it was instantly imbued with a particular kind of relic status. And one of the things that I've been showing you with Disneyland of the Gods and the associated literature that we've gone through with Spoopyween in just the month of October, that's how mountains become associated with gods. This book in 100 years could be associated with a god. That god's name is Vincent Kyle Dennis. He is in the future, and I am working toward being him every day. So getting in on this stuff in the early days, getting in and buying the collection of Robert Longshore, getting involved in the Patreon in the early days is how you can make sure that you are associated with that relic status in 100 or 200 years. Because one of the things that is true, as somebody who studies and has studied cult very closely for the last 20 years as best he can, as a guy who works in gas stations and fast food, like I was talking last night with literature, books, and then the internet allow us to self-educate in a way that was never possible before the 1950s. I don't remember why I started talking, but I was going to transition to something somewhat prescient. Blackburn. May Otis Blackburn. Circling around her my whole fucking life. Just the last 3 years, really. But this ego is only about 3 years old. Anyway, it's not even that old. Anyway, May Otis Blackburn, cultist, integral to the porn industry, her worldview, her method, her approach, her thought system were integral to the modern porn industry. She was a cultist, and we don't only know her name or the names of her victims. We also know the names of the people who were closely associated with her. We know the people who were duped by her. And so anyway, if you want to be a part of something great and you want to make sure that it's great and that you were remembered for being a part of it, you want to get in as early as possible. If you want to Brigham Young somebody, you gotta get in early. Because stealing 3 members of my audience ain't shit. Stealing 3 million of my audience, that's shit. What's that thing they say? Kill a man, you're a murderer. Kill 1 million men, you're a conqueror. But if you kill them all, then you're a god. We like to test our athleticism. And today, our pelvis is holding up under all this weight. And so what that means is that all this testing our athleticism, all this half jogging, all this walking with our knees bent so that our butt gets the weight, all this throwing our shoulders back, all this, plus all the food you guys are helping supply me with, is equaling physical fitness. So if not repairing the damage that is done, at least strengthening the muscles that keep my guts from falling out. The human body is mysterious and magical and wonderful. God is only a small part of that. Heard that, Cindy. It's a windy day. Blop, I guess. Oh. Shoulders up, homie. Tired though. Ready to sit down. Haven't eaten today. Bathrooms are out of order. Yikes. It's the worst problems with their bathrooms. Any place I've ever heard of. Except maybe the Washington Commanders Stadium. Ayo. So, thank you for being with me while we got here. The patio is full, the dining room is full. I don't like streaming, and there are a bunch of people in here. So I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna get set up, and then we'll reconvene. I was gonna put a poll up, but we'll reconvene with a video game of my choosing. You can bitch and convince me to play one of the others that you know are in my lineup. Hey there, can I get a large citrus punch from you, please? Yeah, can I also get the full cranberry walnut chicken salad sandwich? Goodbye.
Is that all for you?
Please.